That's just where we go for cigarettes.
We are rolling.
All right, welcome everybody to the Phone Tap Podcast with Unk and the Burnouts. And today we have, what's her name again?
Really?
Just kidding. We have Joyce. Joyce by choice.
It's better than Joyce by chance.
I'm not sure which one would be better, honestly.
Mushrooms?
No. I can't.
Somebody get her a mushroom bar.
No.
So polka dot,
Polka dot what?
huh?
Hmm?
Polka dotted, chocolate bar.
Nope, they make me sick. I can't. They all make me sick.
You know what makes? Yeah. You know what makes me sick? Never mind.
I was gonna say your mom, but I really like my mom.
I really like his mom too.
She's nice.
My mom's great. She's very popular.
Yes.
She loves all of us, except for you.
I know.
It's kind of funny. I love it.
She calls him Twinkle Toes.
That she does.
Yes. Is there a specific story around that there, or?
No, not really. My mom's just nuts.
Well, that's why she fits in.
Cause you all are fucking insane.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, his mom goes to more shows than most people I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Probably
Yeah.
in the past 5 years, she's been to more concerts than you have been in your entire life.
That's awesome.
I remember you
Yeah.
said she went to
I
that
did
Chris
not know that.
Jericho and you was pissed.
Oh
I
yeah, she
couldn't-
fucking seen Fozzy. Bitch.
I've seen
yeah,
Fozzy twice.
she's seen Fozzy, she's seen Gojira,
At
she's seen
Dang.
Metallica twice.
Oh
my
She's
God.
seen
I've seen
fucking Jesus. She went to see Judas
I've
Priest. She
seen
went
10
to see
years.
fucking
I've seen.
a lot of people.
I saw Bush.
She saw a lot of people. I think my mom's even been to an AC/DC concert, like back in the day.
Shit.
I saw
saying?
CCR.
Yeah, I think she
I
went to
mean,
see them.
I've
They
only
were
seen-
older, but it was still all. They were still there.
I've only seen Breaking Benjamin and Starset.
I don't know who Starset is, but
You don't know who Starset is? They're actually
Oh
really
my
good.
Gosh, they
I
are
saw,
so good, and they're so good live.
Yeah. So the
I
only
saw
reason
Highly Suspect a couple years ago at the House of Blues. That was a pretty good show if you know who they are.
they're not bad.
I haven't been to a concert.
They're only human, by the way.
years, though.
You know what I'm saying? Highly Suspect. They're only human, so
I
you
mean,
can't
I went
expect too
to-
much from them.
I went to a lot of shows. I didn't start having children until I was in my 30s, so I went to a lot of shows. I went to Woodstock 99 and saw Cedric and I were talking about this the other day. I saw Wyclef. I saw Ice Cube, DMX,
Oh, that would be cool.
Dave Matthews Band, which I don't care what anybody says about Dave Matthews. I would go see them again. That was a good show. It was a good chill out part of the weekend.
I think my mom was at Woodstock 99 and Summer Jam 99.
I don't know what Summer Jam.
Summer Jam 99 is the one that took place in Watkins Glen up at the racetrack. The one where they fucking closed down the town because there was like 500,000 people at it and they couldn't even get fucking running water up to
That's
the racetrack.
crazy. Well,
Yeah.
it was kind of fucked up at Woodstock 99
it was fucked.
too. But
Jeez.
I'll tell you what, though, at that point, I mean, it's not like it is now, but that was the first time I ever felt free about marijuana. Like, I sat down in the middle of the airfield and rolled a blunt and didn't have to look over my shoulder for police because all they had was peace officers.
And they were
all wore
smoking
yellow
too.
shirts.
Yeah.
Yep, they were doing all the drugs too. Fuck, just smoking. Them
This
motherfuckers
was
were
in
passed
Watkins?
out too. No, that was at Woodstock 99 in
okay.
Rome, New York, at the airfield. But
That
they
must
broke the
have
fences down the first night, and we got in for free.
That's how I got
So-
into a Lil Wayne concert. They didn't break the fence, but the fence was like open. We just all went through there, seen Lil Wayne, Drake, Nicki Minaj. It was when the Carter 3 came out.
I'm trying to think. I think the only hip hop concert I ever went to, like, of someone by themselves,
Hash?
Yeah.
I saw
Nice.
Fat Joe, Big Pun, and the Terror Squad before Big Pun died.
I'm sorry, I can no longer. Ever since Scary Movie 3, I can't take Fat Joe seriously.
I love him, dude. He is a
Everybody-
serious guy,
Listen,
though, to be
listen,
honest.
Unc. Everybody in the 212, throw your hands in the air because Fat Joe is through. Ever since I seen that movie, I couldn't take him serious after that. It was just too funny.
All I can say, in my opinion, is Fat Joe is one of those people you don't want to fuck with.
I agree. I actually got to speak to him on FaceTime. I went to a Rough Riders concert or whatever. It was DMX, Papoose, a lot of random acts.
Papoose.
And it was actually one of DMX's last big concerts that I can recall. And
For those of you who
we
don't
went
know,
to the Diamond
Papoose was
and one of the jewelers
compared to
was talking about Fat
Jay-Z.
Joe. And I was like, nah, you lying. So he
Yo,
handed
Ralph.
me the phone to let me talk to him.
I think I made it a little too big.
We talked about the show prior, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
That's what she
The only thing I can say about the show that I went to see of them is I loved Big Pun, but he was so fat that he sat down until it was his time to do his verse, and then as soon as he was done, he grabbed a bottle of water and sat down until it was his turn again.
Dang.
Yeah,
That's how fat he was. I mean,
He was fat.
That's rude.
Fat Joe is fat. And this dude,
Fat Joe ain't even fat.
you know that that Ludacris song where he says like his medallion on his necklace was so big that it felt like he had a midget hanging from his necklace? That's how big Fat Joe's shit was at this show, man. It looked like he had a little person on his fucking... That shit was crazy.
Yeah, Fat Joe ain't even fat no more. He done.
Yeah, I know.
Him and
I
Rick
know.
Ross done slimmed down.
Yep. That's crazy. First thing I want to talk about is the NFL playoff results. 4 teams left. We have Detroit versus San Francisco in the NFC, and then we have KC and Baltimore in the AFC.
Thank God they're not fucking off.
Yeah. Playing off is better than fucking off for sure. But I have seen some articles where they have already picked who's going to be in the Super Bowl. It's supposed to be San Francisco and Baltimore.
That's what I saw. Who's
They
gonna
are-
win? I think San Fran's projected.
Either one of them is okay with me because as long as it's not Kansas City.
Again.
So, and I think
You have a personal vendetta with Kansas City.
I don't. I actually like Patrick Holmes. Oh, I call him Kermit.
Oh, I just thought you didn't like Kansas City because they were in the very first Super Bowl against you.
Yeah, but they lost.
Yeah, I know.
And do you know who the second Super Bowl win was?
No.
It was also the Packers, and it was, I believe, the Raiders, I think, was who they beat in the second Super Bowl. Won the first 2, and then I think the Jets won number 3.
And yeah, it's been a long time since.
Detroit has never been in the Super Bowl. That's the only one out of all those teams that's never been there. You never would think that, though. If back in the day, if you knew who Barry Sanders were, you would thought that they would have had several championships, but guess just one team can't do it.
One guy on the
Or
team.
one guy. All right, moving on. Here's a good question. This is about as a kid. Remember, we talked about this on the last episode.
She don't remember. But
When
we'll
you were a
refresh her.
kid, what did you want to grow up to be?
God, I don't know. Oh, I do know. So I wanted to go into the military and then do, like guard work or something after.
Wait. That
You
had to
did
be
go
when
in
you
the
were a
military, didn't
teenager.
No, I was younger. I was.
Didn't you go into the military?
No, Cody did.
Oh.
I wasn't able to
Oh.
because of a knee injury.
Yeah, me too. Not knee injury, but I wanted to go so bad. Like it was part of the family. Like, I wanted to make my stepdad proud. Like, he was a Marine, and I didn't want to be a Marine. I wanted to go into the Air Force, and at that time, they had a weight limit, which they did have a program that you could go to that they would make you lose the weight that you needed to get to. But then when I went for for my
Evaluation.
not evaluation, when you're physical,
Your health screening.
I had scoliosis in my back, so they wouldn't let me go in the military at all. Like, at that point, I was pretty much begging the recruiter, like, can I even get in the army? Can I do anything? And he was like, no, they're not going to let you in when your back is crooked. And I was able to do a lot of shit in my life that was way worse than some fucking basic training. And I mean, my back is still fucked up, but I literally got used to it. So that's what you wanted to.
Yeah, pretty much. And then, I mean, after that, I just did little odd, stupid jobs until I found healthcare. I did healthcare for a while, and then I worked in behavior houses for almost 3 years.
Is that like a halfway house?
How did this become an interview? We asked you what you wanted to be when you grew up.
I'm just saying.
I'm just asking her questions because I don't.
I mean, I always wanted to be either in the military branch, and then after that, go into like the police academy or the prison program to become a guard.
Oh, so that actually makes more sense.
She's at the complete opposite end of that spectrum.
Sure am now.
Damn straight.
But the money's not bad.
No, it's still not bad.
What about you, Rob? You kind of explained it a little bit last time about what you wanted to be when you were a
Oddly
kid.
enough, it's actually kind of similar to what Joyce's was, because I actually have a security guard certificate. I helped my mother with her bachelor's in paralegal, and I was going to join the military, but I got bit by the music bug, and when that happened, that made up my mind, and that's where I am now. Needless to say, that's why I've had to justify everything. No one in my family was fucking happy about that.
Yeah.
Right. What about you, Cedric? What'd you want to be when you were a kid growing up?
I would say one of the things I'm already doing, but I still got to return. But I always wanted to be a professional wrestler. Now I have the opportunity to do so. Music wasn't really something that I just woke up one day and was like, I should be doing it. It was actually something that was a calling, because like a musician, like I'm the exact opposite when it comes to personality makeup, because I had really bad anxiety and I was a real shy kid growing up, you know what I mean? But that's the gift God gave me, and ever since then I've been using it regardless if it's for a show or anything, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Frank, what did you want to be when you were a kid?
I wanted to be an architect.
Actually, that's something that you could still do.
Yeah, I know. I've actually thought about it quite a bit. I would
And
love
still
to
be involved in the cannabis industry. You can build the buildings you want to put your weed in.
I know. Actually, I've thought about it. I would love to design and build buildings, bridges, structures.
Don't you and Iowa always talk about that type of shit too, right?
What?
Iowa, the guy from, I don't know what his name is. I just call him.
Oh,
Iowa,
yeah,
the
yeah,
guy
yeah,
that comes
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
The one that's funny. He's always got something fucking.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's an engineer.
Yeah, I like him too. That's what I mean. Yeah, you guys were.
He's a. Yeah, he does what I want him to do, basically.
Yeah. All right. What is your favorite thing about what you do now?
Well, it doesn't really feel like work half the time because, I mean, everybody here pretty much gets along. And, I mean, you get to smoke weed all day, interact with everybody.
She said, my favorite thing is I get to be high all day long.
They talk a lot of shit when we're not around, too. I know they do. I've
It's
caught them
super
on camera
Oh yeah.
talking shit. They don't even think.
All the time.
They don't even
Because
think
you're
smart
on
enough to go
camera.
off the camera
We
to
just don't
talk
care.
shit.
We hope you hear us.
Bullshit.
We wait for you to set up that stupid alarm on the camera, and then
The other day I
Give it a
pushed the
minute.
button and like as soon as I pushed the button, the camera thing went off. So I didn't know if the thing was still going off, so I had to go to the other camera to see if it was. It
oh,
must have shut off when it went off. I don't know. I got new cameras at home that Dan wants me to hook up actually, so
yeah, that noise is horrific. I wish you
and
wouldn't push the button.
these ones are actually motion censored, so they move. The cameras move around. Well, gotta make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. All right. Let's move on from that.
You didn't ask everybody else what our favorite thing about the job was.
Right.
I mean, I already know what the answer is for
That's
you.
true. I actually know the answer for all three. I can guarantee it.
D, all the above.
Yep.
Mm,
Rob gets to work at making music
I get to
and
be a
producing
kid every day.
things.
This is going to be an interesting one. The topic is something about you. Tell me something about yourself that people don't know. Like a weird habit or
I don't really know.
I can skateboard at a really high level.
Oh, see, I can't do that.
I never would have. Nope, I never would have guessed that.
Me either.
Yeah. Hey. What you see is what you get.
Here's one. I don't like public interactions.
Public displays of affection.
No, public interactions in general. I don't like new people. I don't like talking to new people. I don't like it. It makes me anxious.
It's a little bit weird for me because
I
I'll ta-
constantly do it.
I'll talk to anyone.
Yeah.
But if I don't like being put in a room full of people, especially now, and it could be just my subconscious, but I feel like everyone's watching me all the time.
Because we are. I'm just kidding. I'm just completely kidding.
That wasn't a joke.
I mean, like if I'm standing in the shop and like someone walks in, like I just feel like everyone watches me. Like, what am I doing? And it's weird.
That's how we feel when you're on the
Then you don't want to be famous, huh?
That's true.
You don't want to be famous.
We feel
They're gonna analyze
No, I
you
do want to
taking
be
a
famous.
shit.
I don't want to be rich.
Yeah, but if you're famous,
Ooh,
they're gonna
I do
analyze
have
you
one.
taking a shit.
I have one. So when I was younger, I was really into instruments. And for a little while, I attempted to play the bagpipes. And miserably failed because it is super hard.
Yeah, bagpipes are not easy.
I've heard that too.
You gotta suck, blow, and squeeze the bag all at the same time.
Suck, blow, squeeze the bag,
and not only
and
that, you
work the
have
finger
to,
Oh,
holes.
and you have to work the pipe.
you
Yeah, I
have to
forgot.
place your fingers a certain way to get the exact note you need, and it is so hard.
You don't have any weird habits, like shit that you
She just
do that,
told
like-
you she has a weird
That's not a
habit. She
weird-
has. Listen, she just told us that she takes and places her fingers in certain ways to play certain notes
on the bagpipes.
on the bagpipe.
Well, it's actually called the chanter. What you
Yeah,
practice on.
I
It's not
chant
the
too.
whole bag that you practice with.
I chant for her too. Yeah, girl, you can do it.
Shut up. See? Children.
Rob's sleeping because he's
Bored.
He's not
What
bored.
about you, Rob? Is there something that people do not know about you?
That's between me, myself, and I.
He's like, nope.
It's okay to let people know that you masturbate 3 times a day.
It's 4, thank you.
Might
Those are
be
rookie
healthy
numbers.
for an hour,
Somebody's got to play with it. It ain't gonna play with itself.
Damn straight.
though. Why does that say nips under Scotty?
Nipples for New Year.
Oh
That's the
yeah, we're
song he's
supposed to be making a song about nipples. Remember?
Yeah.
You want to be the star of the show?
The video.
The video?
Yes.
You sure?
Yep, ask Shanda. She might.
Yeah, I should do it in a heartbeat.
Cedric, you already said that you riding a skateboard.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I did not know that.
Yeah, I ain't done it in a long time, but it was definitely a passion of mine.
Can I start calling you Lupe?
Nah.
You
Nah.
don't even look like a Lupe.
He's a great rapper, but
And a good skateboard
goal-wise,
rider
I'm
too.
trying to like exceed those expectations even.
How do you feel about this? Kind of going off topic for a minute. How do you feel about cannabis? And I don't mean the smoke. I'm talking about the rapper.
There's a rapper called Cannabis.
Yes,
Oh,
and
I'm not
he's
sure.
very.
With,
I've
DMX.
never.
What's that?
Then he beef with what, DMX and LL?
I don't know. I just know that he was.
Beast.
Yeah, he was really good at.
Freestyle.
Yeah.
Wait, how long ago was this?
I was in college, so probably
20
like.
years ago?
Wasn't that early 90s?
You laughed, but it was
It was probably pretty close.
20 years ago. I was 25. No, so it's been about 25. It's about 25 years because I went to school from 18 to 20. So I want to say that was 97 to 99. And that's when he came out.
Yeah. I'm an old man.
He is an old.
Anyways, what about you, Frank? I gotta know. I gotta know if there's there's something that
What?
people don't know about you.
He's
I
still
told you
sexist,
I don't
though.
like people. I don't like interactions.
He's still sexist, though.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
No, he replaced it with something else.
Exactly.
We did take Frank away from the glory hole for a while because
No. I'll tell you what, though, when my child was an infant, I think he almost starved.
You better be lying.
he almost starved. Why?
I didn't share the nipple. I'm kidding.
Shit, I did not think it was going that way.
Should have known that was going somewhere.
Oh, I mean, come on. You didn't see that coming? She saw it coming.
Should have expected.
All right. Same category here. Let's talk about like your daily routine. What's the day in the life of a Joyce? I know you have children and a husband, and
So what's it like being Joyce on a daily basis? It depends on if it's Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
No, it's all the same. Every day is equally sucky. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I usually get up between 5 and 6. Take my husband to work. Go home. Get the kids ready for school. Take them to school. And then come to work if I'm working that morning. And then, yeah.
If you're not working, come to work.
I try. This is my happy place.
so basically, what I just got out of that, and I'm sure Cody doesn't listen anyways, but Cody, you don't do shit.
He works. Getting another job, which will be nice, you know.
Then
do
you
go
don't
get
have to
coffee.
work no more, right?
Oh no, I can't be at home.
Oh yeah, he goes and gets coffee, but he didn't go and get us coffee.
Yeah.
The fuck, man.
Well, you're not sucking his penis either, so
That's true.
that could be your
He'd
secret.
probably tell you
That could be
that.
your secret that people don't know about.
Nah.
It ain't a secret, because I'm sure if you asked him, he'd tell him.
Who, me? I would not tell you something like that.
What about you, Rob?
See my answer to the last one.
Skip.
No one needs to know what I do day to day.
Yeah.
It's none
Music.
of their concern.
Well,
I'm a private person. What I do day to day is
I know what
what I
Rob
do
does.
day to day.
He makes music.
He makes music and
I mean,
edibles.
if you really want to know what Rob does every day, just stand here. He'll be here from 8 a.m. till 10 p.m.
Right.
I mean, most of the time.
You'll see him, at least.
Most of the time. If
Yep.
he's not there, he'll be smoking a cigarette.
Or drinking coffee.
Yeah. You know I'm right, too, bro.
You're reviewing too much.
Alright, stop telling everybody else.
How about you, Cedric? What's a daily life? What's a day in the daily life of?
It's really not like it's not really routine based. I mean, to an extent it is, but for the most part, a day in the life for me, you're gonna wake up probably running off 2 to 3 hours of sleep most of the time because I'm a deep thinker and I like to stay up and learn shit, and I feel like I'm gonna miss something if I go to sleep.
Oh.
But
There's not enough hours in the day.
working here, it's always another task that we got. You know what I mean? We like to stay busy, so to me, really, none of the days are really alike. You know, we come here, we bust our ass, we go home and do it all over again.
I'm the opposite. I feel like it's the fucking same. Like I literally thought today was Thursday. And I thought that the kids may have school off tomorrow and it was going to be a long weekend. But if they have off tomorrow and the next day and the next day, it'll be an extra super long weekend. And parents
Get back.
That
parents
shit.
will want to punch and choke their
I
children.
will buy a cot and set it up in the studio and sleep here.
No, you're not allowed.
No, I'm just kidding.
There's an air mattress
I'm not,
in the basement.
I'm not touching that air mattress.
Yeah, I thought about it earlier. I slept on the floor.
Is there any like daily rituals or anything that you guys do? Like for me, like I get up in the morning, I use the bathroom. I usually get my clothes ready at night for what I'm gonna wear the next day, and I'll take them up with me in the morning and just shower. And my good old mommy makes me coffee. She'll say, "Do you want me to make you one or two?" Because she has this giant cup that takes 2 cups of coffee, and sometimes I just want one. So she'll make my coffee while I'm in the shower, and I'm ready. And then I do. Oh my God, yes, I love my mama. I'm not my mom makes decisions for me, mama's boy. I do respect my mom's what she says, and I usually ask for her opinion, but I'm definitely not a like do what she says kind of person. As a matter of fact, I always end up saying to myself I should have fucking listened to her, but after that I go downstairs, I smoke a dab roll, a blunt for the road. I get dressed. I let Gypsy out one more time. And I head out for the shop or the studio for the most part. And then my days are pretty much the same. I see the same people, same time, every day,
Yeah.
every week, every month.
Yeah, my day repeats all the time. And it actually kind of gets old.
The only really daily rituals that I have is I take my meds at 11 o'clock. That's like a daily ritual. That's my one.
Mine is probably just get up, go to the bathroom, have my coffee, my cigarette. I usually have to wake up before I start smoking.
Are you usually are you usually the first person awake in the morning?
It all depends. So a lot of times, Carson, he doesn't sleep very well, so sometimes he'll be up when I come downstairs to take Cody to work at 5:30, 6 o'clock. And he'll just be chilling on the couch on his tablet and then like realize I'm behind him and like try to fake he's sleeping. But that kid is usually up before everybody. Like,
See, my mom is usually up at like 4 in the morning every day.
oh God, why?
Just because she goes to sleep at 11 every night, and then my mom is routine ritual person. Like everything's the same for her.
My mom was like that until she retired.
my mom is retired.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But she used to be like that before she was retired also.
I mean, she'll get up, go to the bathroom, have her cup of coffee, sit at the table for a couple hours, and have a cigarette.
Does your mom smoke too?
Yeah. Oh, no. God, I wish she would. She'd be nicer.
Yeah. My mom's nice. She just doesn't. She smoked a couple times. She's just not a big fan of the giving her the munchies. She doesn't like that. She likes the puts her to sleep, but she doesn't get that. There's like a time limit thing. Like it's not gonna. She thinks that if you smoke it, that you're gonna get tired right away.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, no, that's not how it happens. You're gonna be staring at the wall for a little while first.
Right.
And then after you get the munchies and you eat, that's when you get tired.
Yeah, I finally got my mom to try the edibles, but she wasn't a fan of the aftertaste,
Yeah.
and she's like, I'll just stick with my Tylenol PM.
Yeah, my mom didn't like the edibles either. She would rather smoke. She's a smoker. Smoking connoisseur. But tobacco, she smokes 3 packs a day, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom's kind of like that, though.
Yeah.
They come from a different era.
Oh, and she gets pissed every time she goes to the doctors and they tell her to quit smoking. Oh my god. It's like,
I know my mom always tells them, like, I'm gonna die the way that I want to die, like.
leave me alone.
And they're like, well, we're trying to tell you that you already have COPD and you have had lung cancer, that you beat lung cancer. That should have fucking told you right away that.
Oh, okay. My mom had breast cancer. but
And she
also
beat
has
breast cancer
COPD.
also. And yeah.
How old is your mom? Maybe their sister.
So,
In a past
no,
life.
if your mom grew up in Elmira, they're probably around. My mom is, oh my God, 56.
Oh, my mom's 65.
No.
She was born in 56.
Oh, so she is
70.
60.
69. My mom was born in 58.
69. She'll be 70 this year, though, right?
Yeah, I think
The
so.
24 or 24
You said your mom was born
No,
when?
she'll
and
be born.
56.
Mine was born in 54, I believe.
So she's 67.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
he-
Yeah. That sounds right because my dad is 3 years older and he's 70. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. She went to Southside, like the original Southside.
Yep. So did my mom and dad.
Parley Coburn.
Yep.
I think she went to Riverside for a little while.
That's where I went. My parents, I think, went to Parley Coburn. Yep.
Okay.
They were from, where Woodbine is in Southport, Woodbine and Plymouth.
I feel like I know.
It's over by the tops and off of Cedar
Oh,
Street.
yeah,
All them
yeah.
streets that come out of Cedar. Yeah.
My mom,
that's
I
where
think,
mine-
said she lived on Spalding growing up, and over there, you know where, what is it? Not Broadway School. What Beecher School? Those
Okay.
apartment, like brick stone, apartment buildings. They're super old. She used to live in one of those when she was little for a little while.
Talking about Duitsburg or
No, they're
over on Madison Ave, Riverview on Madison Ave.
no. So
What
you know
was
where that
the
big
other
church
ones?
or on Church Street, Dandy, off the highway?
Yeah.
Yes.
That school.
Yes, that's Beecher.
Okay,
Yes.
If you take that road, if you look, there's like these old red.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about
they're
now.
all, like,
Yeah.
hooked together.
Yep.
That's where she
Mm.
grew up too.
So she might have went to Beecher then.
Yeah, she for a little while, and then they moved to Big
What
Glen.
is your mom's maiden name?
Groves?
I will ask my mom when I get home.
Wait, what was your mom's maiden name?
Well, it's weird because she was adopted. So her original maiden name was Caslin.
Caslin?
and I think her Burnell, I think was
Wait, what's her first?
what?
What's her mom's first name?
Laura
Burnell.
Burnell, like
Burnell.
burn.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Burnell.
Maybe.
Yep, my mom only had one sibling, and he only had one kid, so I only have one cousin on that side of the family. It's kind of weird, but we actually look like brother and sister, because my brother and Dan's mom, my real sister, like they both had curly blonde hair, and I got
Gabby.
straight black. Yeah, like yeah. Gabby looks a lot like Dan's mom.
Really?
Yeah.
I never seen what she looked like.
Um,
That's crazy.
We used to be best friends, man. It sucks. When she died, I didn't shed a tear. Just because what she was doing to my mom. She would steal her pills and shit and have her involved in. She would have my mom take her to grocery stores, and she would fill up a grocery cart full of groceries and just walk out the front door and just load the fucking groceries in the back of my mom's car, no bag or nothing.
What?
Yeah. Before she died, she was only allowed to go to one grocery store in Elmira, and I'm not sure which one it was. I think it was Wise, but she was only allowed in one because she had been like
she had,
kicked
like, a
out of them
record
all.
or
She'd done this so many times at every store.
They just got sick of it.
Yep. And what's fucked up is she used to get like $1,200 in food stamps every time my sister would get caught stealing. She had
Money.
enough money to buy what she was stealing. She just had a klepto. Like, she just liked to steal. Like, she used to go to just dumb shit. Like, during the holidays, she would go to like Walgreens and Rite Aids and shit like that and steal little like fucking stocking stuffers and shit for that she had the money for right in her fucking. Go to jail for stealing stupid shit when you have the money on you. Like, and now her daughters, because Dan has 3 sisters, and at least 2 of them are exactly like her.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
The 2 oldest ones. The youngest one actually graduated, and she works. I don't know. I don't have any contact with her either. She hates me since the Dan incident, so whatever. I saw her at the races this past summer, and like all she would do is stare at me. She wouldn't even say hi or anything, so whatever. You know, I'm no big deal. They don't. They've never been
Does Danny talk to any of them?
No.
No, just his dad once in a while, and he's done some shitty shit too, Dan, but I'm kind of with Dan. Like, he's only got one parent left, you know, like, you know, you should not die with, you know, you're not liking your dad or not, you know, beefing with your dad. That's how it was with my stepbrother and my stepfather. Like, my stepfather was so disappointed in him. Like, he was so proud of me, you know, like all the things that I'd done in my life, and his own son, he was just disappointed in his own son. And then, you know, he just died like that. Like, I know I couldn't, if I was, well, my stepbrother's name is Thurman. If I was Thurman, I would feel like shit every day just because, like, it's your dad, man. He brought you into this world, and like, you couldn't do anything to help him. Like, he was in a wheelchair for the last like 5 years of his life. Like, a motorized one, because he couldn't even like wheel himself around. Like, he was shot in the leg in Vietnam and couldn't stand up. And
Were they close or not?
no, not really pretty ever, unless they wanted something. That's what's fucked up. Like, my family, my mom's and my stepfather's side of the family, And my mom and stepdad were married for 30 plus years, so I respect him more than I do my own father. My father knows this too because, he was more of a father to me. I didn't really, I knew I had a dad, but I didn't really see him much until I was like 12 years old. So my stepfather was my father for a while. And growing up, I couldn't stand him just because like he was so strict, military strict. But as I got older, like I just respect him so much, like because if it wasn't for him, I would be in jail. So, and then that girl that I call my sister, Kimmy, that comes in the shop, her dad is also a big influence on my life. Like he was my mentor. He used to take me to Creek Peak to go skiing, and like he would take me to like roller skating rinks, like not in this state, like in different states, just to check them out. And like he was a huge he was into weightlifting, and that's what he did. I mean, he had a job, but in his spare time he went to weightlifting events. That's how I got to meet Arnold Schwarzenegger, was through her dad. So and she was always with us wherever we went, so I call her my sister.
Right, that makes sense.
And yeah, if it wasn't for those two men, I would probably be in jail or possibly even dead right now. So those two I look up to.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any contact really with any of my biological family. As far as I know, my biological father, I don't know who he is. Nobody's 100%. They think it's one guy, but well, I don't know. I've never heard of where he is, what he's doing, nothing.
Shit, there's no denying my father. I look just like his ass.
And then my biological mother, she just passed away these 2 years ago, I think now. And I didn't go to the funeral. I didn't shed a tear.
Yeah, that's how I am. I've yet to, and God, I'm knock on wood here. I have yet to go to a funeral where I haven't lost anyone that's been that close to me. Now, when my stepfather did die, I was sad, but I didn't shed a tear just because I knew what shape he was in before he died. So I knew that, I knew he was going to heaven. He was an awesome guy. He did a lot of great things for people. So it was more of like a, what do you call that?
Kind of like a relief that
yeah, it was
suffering.
Yeah. And I want to say even, I mean, not that my mom didn't shed a tear, but she didn't shed a whole lot because, towards the end, like she was really running herself down, taking care of him. And it was kind of just a relief to her too. But I mean, living in the house now, like I see stuff, that I just remember. He was just such an awesome guy, man. Like, he was so proud. Like, if anything that he bought, he was just so proud of it and had to show it off, and like his laugh, and I just miss a lot of that shit. But all right, the last part of this question here is actually how would you like to be remembered?
My honest opinion, I would hope nothing bad, but at the end of the day, I mean, I don't really care. I mean, as long as my kids don't have nothing bad to say about me when I'm gone, then that's all I care.
Really, that is all that matters. Like, fuck what the people say.
Pretty much.
Huh?
If you're like hung up on what everybody thinks of you all the time, like you're just gonna make yourself miserable trying to please everybody.
Rob, how would you like to be remembered?
Famous.
Same as all
Just-
my other answers.
Famous.
Don't put any thought into it. I don't care.
I'm gonna answer that for him. He's gonna be famous. So Cedric.
Thank you.
We're gonna go big,
I do it. I like it.
I don't want to be rich. I just want to be famous.
For about you, Frank?
Cedric, what would you like to be remembered
Oh, yeah.
as?
To be honest with you, like I never really put any thought into it, and it don't really matter to me, honestly. You know what I mean? Like about somebody's opinion of my life after I done lived my life. You know what I mean? Like as far as my kids and my immediate family is concerned, that's about where I draw the line with that.
I just want to be like remembered for doing something good. I don't care about the money. I don't care about, I just want to be remembered as somebody who
Ding.
took care of more than myself. Did things for more than myself. Like,
I'm gonna remember you because of your choice of clothing. Always different.
I do wear something different every day. I have a lot of clothes. I just decided the other day
I'm
that
just saying, like,
I gotta stop
crazy,
buying clothes
like,
for a while.
outfits you wear sometimes. Like that one shirt, trippy as shit. Like I literally
I got
thought
another one.
Straight
like
out the
that
fucking
coming.
90s, right?
Yeah, like I literally thought he was wearing a sweater
I
until
thought-
he walked closer and it was like a print on of just like a shirt like he's wearing. It's just printed on.
You-
That shit was
I'm
great.
like,
It's
what?
comfortable as
Every,
fuck.
every time Unc walks in, I think I'm on a 90s sitcom.
And
Swear to God.
What about that suit getup you had going?
Oh, I got another one of those too coming. I
Why?
accidentally bought 2 pairs of shoes
But
too.
why? You look like
I-
an old 80s
I like to feel
famous. Cause
no, like
I feel like that's
it's not
what a
even
movie
no,
star
no,
is.
Look
no.
good,
It's
feel good.
yeah, like
I like the gold though.
I
like that.
I gotta
I would definitely rock the gold. I like that.
I just like to I don't know. I don't really who the fuck is that? Old people. Alright, well we don't care about that. I just want to, like I said, be remembered for doing something positive in life. And like what Joyce said, like I want my kids to remember me in a positive aspect. I think my daughter is going in the wrong direction, though. I feel like she is becoming her mother, and I don't really know what to do with that. I can't wait till my kids come for the summer, though. My 2 boys. I'm gonna have my 2 boys for the whole summer. Can't wait. That'll be great.
I've never met your youngest, right? Or is he older?
Did you meet my daughter?
No.
Then you
I've
didn't.
only met
Cannon. Cannon's my oldest.
Okay, so he's the only one I've met.
I have a daughter who is also 13. Her and Cannon are 4 months apart,
Oh,
and they're my adopted kids.
oh, that's right.
And Damon is 10. He'll be 11 in May.
Wait, your oldest son,
Is 13.
right? But he's not yours.
No, my oldest son is my only one that came out of me.
Because he looks exactly like you. Like, how is he not your
my
biological
daughter and
kid?
my youngest son. Damon is the one that looks the least like me, but he acts just like me. Like Cannon doesn't act like me; he just looks like me.
Yeah, he looks a lot.
Cannon acts like his mom, and Athena acts like her mom. Damon acts just like me, and I hate to say it, but he's a little crybaby. I know I can be a crybaby sometimes, but he's a good kid. He's very sports driven. Like he loves to do anything physical. There was at one point I was starting to build him a Ninja Warrior course in the backyard because that's what he wanted to go do that.
That's pretty neat.
So for the longest time he was just timing himself doing everything. I don't know if I ever talked to you guys about I told him one day I could beat him in a foot race in the front yard, and I made sure it was in the front yard with the grass. Not only did he beat me, but maybe 15 steps in, I fucking face planted because my top of my body wanted to go faster than my legs. So I fell right down.
Oh, he whooped.
Face first. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. and ran all the way back before I got back up.
Yeah, that sounds like my oldest daughter.
Yeah.
She used to race with her dad around
Be like,
the
Daddy,
block.
time me. I'd get
Yep.
my phone out and he'd run around the house.
Yep. Back when Gabby was like a year old, Aaliyah was like 4, and Cody had just gotten back from the military, and they would literally race around the block. Well, I walked with Gabby. They would just do laps around me. And
It was, he is competitive with everything he does. It's a competition, which is exactly me. Like, I bet you I can roll a better blunt than you.
that's my
I would never say to Frank though that I bet I can roll better or make better weed than you. I wouldn't even try.
I was gonna say, is that gonna be
I can make
possible?
better chili than you.
Ooh, we might have to settle
Chili
that.
off? Do it.
chili cook-off?
Yeah.
Just to warn you, Unc, I will win.
Oh, can we make this a bet now?
No,
And
no.
you can't. It can't be infused. It's gotta
Ah,
be
fuck,
regular
never
ass
mind.
chili because
No,
that's
you
not fair.
have to do it. You have to make
I was gonna-
regular chili.
I
I
was
knew
gonna
that's
say-
what was gonna be the
I was
fucking.
gonna say I'll fucking win because my chili will get you high.
I mean, hey, don't forget I know how to infuse stuff too.
yeah.
You want me to text to come back in? Or?
We'll probably be wrapping this one up soon. 'cause
Yeah, it's almost done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Frank still hasn't eaten.
God forbid.
Yeah.
I could eat,
Frank
like-
hasn't eaten.
I could eat for a good half hour,
If
45.
you go to Domino's, I just want a salad.
Yeah, I'm getting a salad. Does anybody
Alright,
else want some food?
No, I'm going home and
I
I
was
have
thinking
chicken
about having
wings
tacos,
and
too.
more chicken wings and more chicken wings like frozen and in the refrigerator.
Tacos? You want to do tacos?
No.
Why?
Taco hell.
I'll call my wife. I'll do tacos later.
Get a taco pizza from Domino's.
Man, it's not the same. That's a taco all spread out. I like my tacos to be nice and tight.
All right. Are we done? Are we
No,
done?
no, we're not done.
Listen, you guys have been serious this entire episode. I will get some taco jokes in.
Okay, that's great.
Next question.
Next question.
No, we're not having tacos later.
Besides the birth of your children or your marriage, what's been the happiest day of your life?
So, can't be marriage, can't be birth to kids.
No, because
that's-
I mean, that's
Birth
going
of
to be
myself.
everyone's.
Tuh.
I'll get back to you on that. Let's see.
Well, you didn't say that one. Next.
You don't remember that one. That's cheating.
Your turn, Frank. What's
That's
your
actually on here. It's the last part of this segment is your earliest memory.
Oh, I'm glad I don't remember that.
I don't really remember my earliest memory. I do remember like when I was 6 years old, I saw a man die of a heroin overdose at Hawthorne Court.
Oh, nice.
You know the little park that they used to have next to it? Yeah, it had one of those little crown things that went around the slide. It had wooden shanks that went like this all the way around except for where the slide part was, and we climbed up on the slide and this guy was up there like convulsing. So I went and told my babysitter, you know, what I saw, and next thing you know, you just see an ambulance carrying the man away, and he was covered up, so he died. I've actually seen 2 people die in my life. I watched a man get shot in the head. I actually was asked to be a witness, and I refused.
Well,
I was only 14 years old, so they couldn't make me.
There you go.
I've definitely watch plenty of people die. A couple of overdoses.
I saw my grandfather kind of die. I mean, I wasn't there for the last minute, but he's the one that died of cirrhosis. But he had it so bad that he was bleeding out of his pores. So when they picked him up out of the hospital bed, it almost looked like a chalk outline of him, but it was blood.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
My friend, who you guys know, my friend Mark, his girlfriend Lisa's the one that you guys used to work with at Olive Garden.
Yep.
He was, if not my best friend, one of my best friends, and that's how he died as well. Like, he just had blood coming out of everywhere. He was shitting blood. It was coming out of his nose, his eyes, his ears. He was puking it. It was really bad. And he had what they call, in the cirrhosis field, it's called the Grinch stomach. Have you ever seen how the Grinch's stomach sticks out?
Yeah.
That's a sign that one of your organs is failing. Usually your liver or your kidneys.
No shit.
And when your eyes turn yellow,
Mm-hmm.
that's the only thing that hasn't happened to me yet. The jaundice, I haven't had that yet. Thank God. I'm good. Sucks though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Are we gonna do a stump Frank this week?
I can. Are you ready?
I am.
My sound effects aren't working. I gotta put the audio back in so I don't have
We also didn't do in this day or on this day.
What happened on this day in marijuana?
I didn't do it. Well, I mean, I wrote it down. It's right here on the computer, but we don't have time for that. We'll do that for tomorrow.
Okay.
I do want to try to get one in tomorrow.
So
if
it's
you
gonna be an
can.
on yesterday in
I got
marijuana.
my dog.
Yeah. Rob's gonna have Maria all day tomorrow.
Can we bring her in and not smoke?
Yeah, if we don't smoke, I can bring her in.
I mean, I'm okay with that. If we
Fine.
just do a quick hour show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. I've been fidgety.
Oh, that's where that static came from.
You ready, Frank?
I didn't even realize. Yeah.
All right. Question number 1. True or false? Beer and weed are related.
True. Hard true. They got a common ancestor 26 million years ago.
Elaborate, please.
So, hops and, are you talking about beer and weed or? So that might be false, but,
No, you're right. I'm just asking for you to elaborate.
okay.
Like,
So hops and marijuana are both nightshades. And hops and marijuana both evolved from the same plant and it diverged 26 million years ago.
I just thought that was really cool. Right? Yeah, you got that one right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, also, littler known fact, a lot of growers actually know this, but cannabis is actually in a family of plants called nightshade. Do you know what nightshades are?
I mean,
Hops,
I was gonna say, I've
potatoes,
heard, yeah,
tomatoes.
Ah.
Yes.
things that grow at night.
Yeah.
Like they get their sun and water during the day like regular plants, but they do their growing at night.
Anyway.
Ready?
Yes. So, ding. There, I got it, Rob. All right.
Question number 2.
Hang on. Wait.
What?
Joyce, you got a new job. Rob doesn't have his sound effects, so I need you to do the sound effects this week. So if I'm wrong, you go, and if I get it right, you go, ding.
Wait, why did I get elected to this?
Because it's funny.
This is my favorite one out of all the ones I wrote down.
Okay,
and of
go.
course, it came last. All right, number 2. Is it legal to use or possess cannabis in Amsterdam?
My brain's.
Yes.
No. It is decriminalized, but it is still illegal. Not by health reasons, not by anything. It's still illegal.
Okay, but isn't Amsterdam where most
Amsterdam, that's where you can get a lot of drugs, but that doesn't mean that they have the red light district. That's kind of like a Vegas,
Yeah.
where some things are a little bit more
Yeah, but I thought they had, like,
lenient
legal
than
shops
others.
There, like people can go in.
Prostitution is legal in Amsterdam, but marijuana is not.
That's
But like I said, it's decriminalized, so you don't like go to jail or anything. You just get a ticket or
Yeah.
something like that. All right.
okay.
So,
You missed your opportunity there,
Sorry, I
Joyce.
was still like processing. What the fuck?
all right. Number 3. Does the U.S. government permit cannabis use for religious purposes?
Yes.
Ah.
It does not.
I thought it did too.
You would have to get a health, or I mean, a medical card or something like that. just
Seriously,
like
the
that.
U.S. government allows ayahuasca for religious purposes, which is a hallucinogenic.
But they don't allow marijuana use.
I wish everybody could see Frank's face.
I know. Frank already lost. No, wait. Let's see,
He's distraught right now.
No, we got 4 and 5 left, so he can still redeem himself. And this one's a true or false. Oh, this one I like this one.
Yeah, but the last ones were yes or no.
They were no.
No, the last one I think you're gonna get. All right, true or false? Smoking pot regularly damages your reproduction function in men.
True.
What?
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding,
Oh, you ain't
ding.
having no more
It really
kids, buddy.
does.
What?
It doesn't completely take it away. It
Joyce.
just damages it. So it makes your sperm
Yeah,
count a little bit lower than what it would
Yeah,
normally
and
be.
I had unprotected sex one time in 8 years, and she got pregnant. Could you imagine how...
long?
One time in 8 years. Could you imagine how many kids I would have if I didn't strap a raincoat on?
Yeah.
I'd have like 35 kids, hon.
Oh, there's birth control.
I still don't trust
Yeah.
any of that shit.
Hey,
Because that one, it only
Joyce.
takes that one little swimmer.
I know.
That one
Believe
little swimmer.
me. I know there's birth control.
She got pregnant on birth control? She
Uh,
wasn't on the right one.
Cannon got pregnant on birth control also.
If they were taking the pill, that's why. I always had to do the Depo. I was off like Depo for 3 years before I finally got pregnant.
You know that
with
fucks with your body like permanently,
At the time
right?
we were dating, Janine was taking the pill and had the patch. So it was a double
Yeah,
time.
none of them work. I always got the Depo. I just got fat.
I didn't. Is that the one where they put it in you and it?
Yep.
I don't like
Like
that
it
one
was a
because
shot.
I don't got a huge
supposed to
wiener
get it-
or
you're
anything,
supposed to
but
get it-
No,
it used to
no.
poke me at the end of my pee pee.
No, not that. No,
Oh,
you're
no.
thinking of the thing that they put in the vagina. No, she
Yeah,
used to
that's
get the
what-
hormone shot.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh, that's the one where it makes women like gain weight and lose hair or
Yeah.
whatever and shit, right?
Yes. Which is
Well-
weird. I didn't really lose hair when I was on it. I started losing my hair.
Yo,
once
can I
got
say
pregnant
something
and
about
had my
this?
kid.
Can I say something about this?
What?
Are we really like that bad as a species? We couldn't just be like, oh, look, we got to give these women all these things that fuck up their bodies, or we could just put this thin piece of plastic over our penis and not get them pregnant. Doesn't fuck up your dick at all.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's
No,
because-
we're going to fuck these women up
Yeah,
just so we
that
can
thing-
flow
They don't
freely.
care.
That thing that they put inside of women, it
Selfish.
literally felt like I was getting poked in the dick by the end of a piece of fishing
Maneuvering,
wire or
those
fishing.
things suck.
Yeah.
They are painful.
Yeah.
I don't know how
That
any
is
woman
fucked
uses
up.
them.
Well, Brittany didn't get pregnant for the whole time we were together when she used that. I mean, at the end, I was using condoms just because I did not want children.
It was like,
I do not
no.
want children.
I mean, actually, at the end, we barely had sex anyways, so.
It would have been a miracle. Immaculate
That was
conception.
the last.
I mean, I don't know. Like, my
Hey,
my
yeah.
illness also is supposed to make my sperm count low, but I still don't get none of that.
Oh,
Like I said,
oh.
it just takes that one little healthy swimmer to go through.
Fun
That's all
fact.
it takes.
Based off the last question, fun fact. I actually know why it lowers male reproductive drives. Because THC does this really funny thing in your body where it lowers your testosterone and raises your estrogen. So it actually makes a woman more fertile.
Yes, this is exactly what it will say if you look up the answer to yeah.
Yeah. They don't know why, but it lowers testosterone counts and raises estrogen
That's
counts
pretty cool.
in men and women. It makes you more fertile. And
it
actually,
makes you more fertile too.
No, it's the opposite. It lowers your sperm
No, you're
count
gonna
and
turn
then.
into
but it
a
actually
girl.
raises your sex drive. So
Oh,
when
no,
women
Steve,
say
stop
that
smoking now.
when women say that they get horny after smoking, that's not a joke. It's because it artificially raises your estrogen
I
content.
do hear that a lot, but I always wondered if that was just some bullshit.
It doesn't do that.
It acts
It
on
never
your
did, though?
estrogen.
Huh?
It never did.
No.
I mean, like,
I don't know if I'm different though because I had my hysterectomy and everything, and after that, I was so moody. It was horrible. Like I went after my sister. Like,
but you haven't went through menopause yet, right?
She won't.
Yes.
Yeah, you still go through it, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, she went through it when she had her hysterectomy.
You did already go through it?
Well, yeah, but it's still an ongoing thing.
Well,
Like,
I was just
still get,
wondering
like,
because
hot
I've
flashes,
heard
But
from the
other than that,
women who have, after they've had a hysterectomy and they've had their, Jesus, I just said it and fucking forgot.
I actually had
tube
to
side?
take pills, like over the counter, to balance myself out because I was like so up here, and like I think.
Oh, mental pause.
Yes.
That's what I call it.
So, like I said, I got into an argument because I asked my sister to get cat food, and she forgot to tell me to get cat food. And I literally jumped on top of her and almost punched her in the face. Just because I got, like, that mad.
But I've heard that after women have had their hysterectomy and their menopause, that they actually, like, want sex more. Is that... No?
Nope. After I had Carson and I had all that, I don't really care. And honestly, my mom said it's not uncommon. She also had issues. She was never able to have kids, like my adopted mom.
I mean, if I don't have sex, I just do it myself.
I don't even care.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't care at all. Like, but my mom, she said the same thing. After she had that, she just didn't.
Well, I guess I'm here. I guess it's 50-50. What the fuck are you gonna do with that, Frank?
Oh, I was just fucking around.
Wait, is that a ring?
The circle of hash.
It's a circle of hash.
Wait.
All right, we got one more question. You got that one right. So if you get this one right, you win.
Okay.
And I know you're gonna
Ooh,
get
what's
this
he
right.
win?
Just
Bragging
bragging
rights.
rights.
Oh.
I get to tell people I do. You haven't stumped me.
Number 5. Why does smoking marijuana make you hungry?
Because.
Oh, this ain't fair. That's not. 'Cause it's
There's
weed,
actual
dog.
an analytic medical reason why though.
Yeah, I didn't read the brand new FDA study that was released 5 days ago. A federally funded study that
I
actually.
don't know if I did either because I
Yeah,
I wrote
there
this
is-
before 5 days ago.
There is literally, if you go in, Google it right now, there is an FDA study that was published 5 days ago that was federally funded. That
I
said,
remember 10 years ago when they were looking for the fucking people to do that study.
Yep,
Actually,
they actually just published the study 5 days ago. I didn't read it yet, but it actually said a federally funded study actually proves why cannabis gives you the munchies. That's the headline. I didn't go in and read it, but
Done it now?
yeah. But I believe it's because cannabis actually attaches to the gland inside your brain that makes you think you're full, and it vibrates it it almost vibrates it to a point to where it releases as much serotonin and dopamine as you do when you're having sex.
It also releases whatever those chemicals are in your stomach that tells you you're hungry.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they're called. Some kind of enzyme or something that
So
your stomach.
there's this gland inside your brain that when you're full, your stomach sends a signal to it and it vibrates and it tells your body that you're full. Well, when you smoke, this gland is so activated that when it vibrates, you release the chemicals that you release during sex, which is why everybody gets so hungry when they're
Hangry.
stoned, is because your brain, you're not actually hungry. Your brain is looking to release the chemicals that it does while you're fucking.
So you
What?
need,
That's-
really you need is some penicillin. That's
Yeah.
what you need.
In essence, yeah.
Oh my god, Peter Siller.
Take that
that's worse.
into consideration next time Cody's being a dickhead.
Maybe that's the answer to
He
all
needs
my
to
problems.
ingest you with penicillin. It's just a,
You need to just ingest the Peter.
In his defense, he tries. He's like,
I mean,
poor guy. I've been
We
there,
all
buddy.
do.
I'd rather watch TV or gonna.
I've been there, buddy. I've been there.
I'm a horrible wife.
that's not entirely true.
Ask him that.
I'm not going to ask any questions because it's not my business. And I feel like I violated Rob already today. Like, I'm not going to ask any more personal questions to Rob because I don't. He's
He's
not
traumatized
comfortable
now.
with that. I can just tell he's not comfortable with that. So,
I just don't air it.
but
These kind of situations. I like my privacy.
what is that, buddy?
He turned his hash ring.
I made glasses.
Looks like a racetrack.
Almost, yeah.
Kind of does. See, I thought he was gonna make like a
I'm gonna
penis
light
or
it here.
something because he's obsessed with penises.
All right, Frank did win. What does that make you, buddy? That's like
I think that's like 2-1. Or I've only lost one.
3-1.
Yeah.
We've done 4. So
Oh, we have.
You guys keeping a tally?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we're keeping the questions, so Cedric's gonna put them up on the board
Mm-hmm.
or on the menu.
Yeah. there you go. That's
People
what I was
will be.
expecting.
We actually didn't go through too many topics, guys. I still have a
A little
bunch
bit.
of shit to talk about.
Look at that.
I think I still have like at least 2 more episodes worth
Yeah.
of stuff. I mean, I don't want to do 2 episodes more, but I
I-
want to do at least one tomorrow if we can.
I feel bad for this guy.
Why?
His balls are half the size of his dick.
Fuck,
You gotta resave it then.
fucking Frank. See, you say the word sex to Frank in one day. and,
No,
like,
no, she told me
And then
that
he
she.
starts making dick
No,
and
she
balls
literally
out
said.
of
She
that.
literally said, "I'm surprised you didn't make a penis out of it." So
well, I mean, that in a sense
made a
is the
penis.
same thing because she expected it and doesn't surprise me. Sure, it doesn't surprise Rob.
You
He
literally
likes to
walked
draw
up behind me
penises.
yesterday and drew a penis on the counter. With
Who's
a-
the one that
it
drew
was a
penises
dry
on my
erase
car?
marker.
Still, you still drew a penis.
Was that Frank
What?
that drew penises on my car?
Yeah. Yeah. You're damn straight.
Point
I drew the
taken.
big penis on the window and
Point
it wasn't covered
taken.
in it.
Nope, I didn't give a fuck because I knew it was about to rain that day. But so I think I went one place with it like that. So
Oh, you know what we gotta do? We gotta get car chalk.
We still got to put the baboon on Steve's car.
it's right here, over here on my desk.
Baboon.
Shows.
Oh, you weren't here for that.
Oh yeah. If you tell,
So
if
tell
you
the
ever
story real
tell
quick before
Steve, I kill you.
I won't. It's
So
gonna be
so
hilarious.
Steve was fucking around and stuck a magnet on the
Okay,
back of
we
my
see
car
something
one
here.
day. That magnet. So we went online and found this magnet. We're gonna stick them both on his car, right about like that.
Yes, we're gonna put it on his car.
I like that.
Exactly.
Can't wait.
I might do it on the truck. I don't know.
He's forgotten about that already.
Oh, I'm sure. This was in the summertime that he did that.
He forgot.
Oh yeah,
You
I've
don't
had that
think-
magnet in my car forever.
And I
Yeah,
know
you
he
don't
doesn't
think we're
listen
gonna
to
do
the
that, no,
show,
you're good.
so
He works tonight.
I don't
Yeah.
know about that. Oh well, we've been kind of planning to do this for a while. I don't
Yeah.
know
He
if
does
we're
work
doing it
tonight,
today.
Just saying. Got a dark car. Gets dark outside.
We kind of want to do it on his truck though, because I
Yeah,
don't.
I want to put it on the truck.
He'll get pissed putting it on his new car, and I
That's
can
true.
see why. Like it's
Do you
his new
think you
car.
could drive
Like
that today?
The truck? No.
Why not the truck?
Because he's going to drive the Mustang.
Why would he drive the Mustang?
Because
no,
it's a
you'll hear
Mustang.
when he pulls up, though. He's
Yeah,
always
you
got to
will.
show off.
But
Fucking
hey,
show
that's
off.
that's great. You should give me those magnets. I'll run down in the Heights when I leave, and then I'll go home.
There you go. You could just go like hand deliver it to the truck.
And I'll never know.
Good idea, yeah.
Hey, put that over there on Sed's desk so we
Oh,
have
yeah.
those for the
You
menu.
look exhausted, Rob.
Oh,
Rob.
he
Yeah,
sounds
well,
exhausted.
We can call it a show. Thanks, Joyce, for being on the show, answering personal questions. You're gonna have men showing up at the shop just to see you now,
Yes, there
but
will
they
be
won't be
multiple
expecting
suitors.
sex. They won't be expecting that.
That's for damn
That's
sure.
good.
Even your husband doesn't expect that anymore.
He tried. He's pretty
Uh-oh.
disappointed.
We still love you, Cody. Anyway.
Yep, alright.
All right. See you next time.